Hi everybody, welcome again to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when I'm putting up a new video. I know there's a lot of watching my shorts but not the longer videos, which might have more information for you when you're buying or selling a house or even renting a house. So today I want to talk to you about real quick 3 health dangers to watch for in older homes. And these would be lead, asbestos, and mold. So back before 1978, most homes that were in risk of having lead paint were homes built before that time. It could have been in paints, plumbing fixtures, dust, and soil. The government, after 1978, banned consumer use of lead-based paint. So the health risks of that were headaches, abdominal pain, anemia in young children. It's something lead affects the brain development and the nervous system, digestive organs, and more. So, yeah, lead paint is not good. That's probably why they banned it. Do you remember when kids used to gnaw on their crib railings, and the crib railings they're not allowed to go down anymore, and they stopped banning, they banned the using any kind of paint on stuff like that, especially if you think the kids are going to be chewing on it. That's so bad. So what to do if you find lead-based paint? Consult a certified lead professional before renovating, repairing, or painting. Sellers, you must disclose this. There's a form that you have to fill out, and you state whether you know or do not know if there's lead paint in the home. So that's something that does have to be disclosed. Even landlords have to disclose that. Number 2 is asbestos. Where that's found would be, it was used before 1980, and in insulation, vinyl flooring, roofing felt, the board siding, the old board siding that people used to have on the outside of their homes, sheathing, popcorn textured on the ceiling, and just like any other kind of building materials can have asbestos on it. The most at risk are really the houses built before 1990. Because in 1989, the EPA issued a ban on most asbestos-containing products. When asbestos fibers are damaged or disturbed, such as by any kind of deterioration or during a remodel, they can become airborne and pose a danger. The health risks for asbestos would be sometimes not known right away. It can affect you like years later, like they're finding out with some of the stuff from 9/11. But it could cause things such as like lung cancer and mesothelioma. I hope I said that right. I'm just checking my notes here because I try to write down what I want to say. What to do if you come across asbestos. This is not a DIY project. Do not try to take asbestos on by yourself. Never saw, sand, scrape, or drill holes into suspected asbestos materials. If you're unsure, have an asbestos abatement professional come out and sample the area that you think might be affected by the asbestos, and they will have to take care of that professionally. This is something that you cannot do on your own. These are the people that you see on those DIY projects where they have to call somebody in, and sometimes they tent the house and they're all dressed head to toe in those outfits so that they don't get sick from it either. The third one is mold. Where it's found, where's their water? Areas where water exposure is from like leaky pipes or windows or roofs. That can be found in basements or bathrooms, under sinks. Sometimes you don't know your sink is leaky, and then you open up and you move your stuff out of the way and you see the bottom is all black. That's mold. Products such as paint, wallpaper can get mold on it. I've seen that. I've seen it on tiles. Wood products, paint, wallpaper, like I said, insulation or drywall, even carpet can get molded. I'm looking down at my carpet. I hate carpet. And upholstery can get molded. Anything that's left to get damp and wet, it's, that's why they make those containers for your outside stuff to be kept dry so that it doesn't get all molded. But most at risk are homes with humidity, where humidity exists, or past water damage occurred, like from a past hurricane, or close houses that are close to the water. And living on Long Island, we're very close to the water, so and humid. So yeah, the homes that lack like ventilation would probably have it more. The health risks of that would be like wheezing, red or itchy eyes. What else? Skin rashes or increased risk of like asthma, especially like in children. So what to do is, if the area is bigger than 100 square feet, which is a 10 by 10 room, professional remediation is recommended, just like with asbestos. The insurance company actually may cover remediation when it comes to mold, particularly if it is from a leak. So if your roof leaked and it was leaking in a particular area that happened to get wet and cause mold, the insurance company would cover that. I happen to rent right now, and right above where I'm sitting, there happens to be like a soffit, and in there runs like pipes that I guess heat upstairs, bring them up the hot water and stuff, and it had leaks in here. And who like really looks up at their ceilings? But behind me, where my bed is now, there was bunk beds for my kids, and one of my daughters says to me, "Mom, why is the ceiling black?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I had not noticed this. So imagine how long the pipe was leaking inside the soffit. So I'm one of those people that, when you get it done right. And I had to call in maintenance, come in here, and like half the soffit, the bottom part was black. And they said, "Oh, we're going to come in and we're going to do this and this and this." I said, "No, you're not. You're taking all that sheetrock out and you're replacing it." "Oh, well, it'll be fine if we do this, and they were going to cover it with something." I said, "No." I was like, and I'm looking at the guys, and even had the manager come in here. I was like, "You better come and talk to them." I was like, "You're taking it out, cut out the sheetrock, put it back up, and do it right." I said, "Because I know you both have kids, and if your kids were in this room, you would do it right." And the manager looks at me and then looked at the head of maintenance, and he's like, "Cut it out, get it out of here." And he did. They had to take, they had to repair the pipe anyway, but they were going to leave some of the mold behind. I was like, absolutely not. So, these are just health things to watch for in older homes, and just even in like, this is an older, actually, I don't know when this building was built, but any leaking pipe, it doesn't have to be an older home. If your pipe leaks, it could leak any age home. So, just things to watch for, and how to like take care of it if you happen to see anything. But especially with asbestos and lead, call a professional to get it tested and see. And if you see that your kid was healthy before and you're moving into a new home, and now that all of a sudden they're getting sick or having trouble breathing, or stuff like that, probably would take a couple months. I would have the paint tested and some other things. So that's just a quick video for you guys to learn some health dangers to watch for in older homes. And with the lead, you usually have to sign a disclosure stating that you do know or you don't know whether lead paint is in your building or in your home that you're trying to sell. And most buyers or tenants will get a book like this to protect your family from lead in your home. Make sure you get something like this. If you don't, ask for it and ask them, do you know? These are actually questions also that you should ask your realtor, and to find out about the the home that you're buying. Do you know if there's lead in here? Did they sign a disclosure? These are things you really should know. So if there's any other questions you might have, just comment below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Have a great day.